Hi there, my name is Samuel and today we shall be taking a look at the set 70669 Cole's Earth Driller, which does contain 587 pieces for minifigures and which did originally retail for £45, $50 and €50. And this is the remake of the 2013 Cole's Earth Driller set, which I do have, so I can do a comparison of that. And actually I'm going to take a mental note of that now. I will need to do a review of that. But here you can see the set, which you have one amazing Stone Warrior and the Earth Driller, which honestly, off the bat, I've got to say, this is, I think, I don't know, it's maybe my third favourite Legacy set. Number one being the Temple by far, second being the Bounty, and this is close second, really. It is such a spectacular set. I really like the look of this set. So without me dwabbling on any longer, let's take a look at the minifigures and the build itself. So taking a look at Kai and Cole, here you can see what they look like in their Legacy robes. And Kai, of course, does have his two silver katanas, which I find really annoying, because honestly, he doesn't need silver katanas. He should have his golden weapon. And then taking a look at the Scythe of Quakes, which I think, like I said before, it is a good build, but I would prefer if it was an all-in-one build, because that notch in the middle doesn't look right. And just like this element at the end, I haven't said it before, it looks good, but it doesn't look perfect. I think there's definitely room for improvement, and really, I think that just needs its own mold. Honestly, I would love to meet with the Ninjago designers. Oh, that'd be great if I could talk to them in a video. That'd be great one day. But yeah, honestly, I've got so many ideas of things, just little improvement of molds and stuff like that. But here you can see Cole and Kai, which they do look pretty cool. There you can see their face prints. He looks pretty angry, and he looks angry too. And there you can see their body printing. So yeah, that is a Kai, and that is a Cole. And yeah, I think these are pretty cool. We've got the one up, eyebrow up, and the one down and the one up. And then Kai also looks pretty nervous at the same time. But yeah, that's what they look like there. You can see he looks worried. And I like the fact that you get more, technically 4 expressions. Because when you only have the eyes and the eyebrows showing, it just shows more for their character. And that really reminds me of the scene when he falls. But yeah, that is a Cole and Kai. Now let's take a look at the Stone Warriors. And then finally, taking a look at the Stone Warriors, we have the Stone Scout and then the Stone Warrior. And have I got, yeah, sorry, I've got the back to front, then it is on brick set, so you've got the Stone Scout, of course, and then the Stone Warrior. And yeah, these are pretty awesome. I do like the look of these minifigures. You can see that we have Chewie's crossbow, which clearly has gone somewhere else in the multiverse. And then taking a look at these figures, honestly, I think they look really cool. And just putting down the swords, you can see they've literally got the same printing apart from the face prints, which is pretty cool. I like that they do that because it sort of gives more variety. And yeah, I do agree. I'm not sure what YouTuber, but someone say about this looks a really flat piece, and I definitely agree. But yeah, that looks pretty awesome. I do like the look of these. I really love the look of the Scout Stonemen. But to me, the figures just are getting less and less accurate, as I've said before. Red is meant to be the prominent color, and it's getting less and less. I don't mind it, but it's just accuracy. I'm just I would like things to be accurate, please, because I just want things to, because you might as well just take it from how it should be. But yeah, there you can see them, which I think honestly these look really awesome minifigures. And then taking a look at the back, you can see just their simple printing, which is pretty cool. And then here you can see his helmet, which I think is pretty cool. That is the Stone Warrior. And then the Stone Scout uses that. So yeah, I think these are really awesome minifigures. Honestly, I like a look at these. These are just, wow. These are just really awesome. And without further ado, guys, let's take a look at the best minifigure of the set, which, of course, is the Big Fig, the Stone Scout. And taking a look at the Giant Stone Warrior itself, this, honestly, is an absolutely amazing, incredible build. I just really like the look of it. It is such a good build, and sorry, I need to stop saying how good it is. But so first off, starting off at the feet, here you can see we have these 2x3 tiles, which do have his leg printing on, which I think is really awesome. That's just incredible. Just the way it's done is honestly so cool. And then moving up the legs, you can see his belt, which I really like the belt. Again, this is pretty accurate to what you do see, and let's quickly just find a warrior that I can show you. So looking at the detail, you can sort of see this is sort of based off an older version. But yeah, that's what it looks like, which honestly, this is such an incredible look. And take a look at the legs, which I've sort of come up with a new piece for this idea. What I think Lego should do is technically a Technic pin that is slightly shorter, and one of these bricks that has all the holes filled. Because like, if you look, the element, it doesn't come to the complete end. So if they shorten that just a bit and just make it so it's all blocked off, that would be all smooth, and that would look absolutely amazing. So please, anyone at Lego, if you're thinking out of any way of fixing it, please put a comment on this video. I'll be happy to help you design that piece, because I've really got some ideas. But all jokes aside, I really hope they did, because that would be amazing. Then looking at the back, I think the 2x2 reverse tiles, I think would be great, just to like cover all of the studs up, but still it looks amazing. And there is that side. But yeah, that is what the legs look like. And taking a look at the arms, you can see these are practically, well, not practically, sorry, these are literally just the same in all of it. And I really hope we get another one of these figures. So also taking a look at the bottom, I wish there was they put a black element in there, or red to be more accurate to the figure. But here you can see his arms when he's sitting down, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, I really like the fact you can sit him down, and he's a bit more taller averagely than the average giant brick built fig. And there you can see the body with all the chest plate, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, I really like the top of that. I think that looks really neat. And moving the arms, you can see we have the hands and everything, which, yeah, this is such an incredible build. I really like the look of this. And then moving up here, you can see his head, which honestly, I really like the look of that. And yeah, that's a bit of a pain trying to get them to be perfectly flat, but that is honestly quite fine. Then if we want to move them, which you can't, yep, sorry, you can't move them because that is on that plate there. You can't see his head, which I think that is pretty awesome. And taking a look at his face print, there you can see that, which honestly I think that is such a good piece. Be quite funny to switch around with Ant-Man or something. But yeah, then also you can see like the pink part, which I think is that maybe like indication to a brain, which is quite funny. And actually we can take a better look at the helmet there, which honestly I think this is such a cool build. It just works so well. Again, I'd wish the hinges would maybe be in a different colour just to smooth it out. And yeah, the corners, there's a couple gaps on here, but honestly, they've done really well. And considering this is the first time that they've ever done anything like this, they've only ever really done more humanoid. So the fact that they're now venturing off into their own theme of Ninjago with these is such a promising idea, because it means we will hopefully be getting tons more in the future. And yeah, that's what that looks like, which honestly I think that is really awesome. And then taking a look at the side, you can see he has these fin parts, which there you can see them. Some of it doesn't match up perfectly, but still it is completely fine. And pressing that down, maybe I have got that wrong. I'll have to have a look at that between this and the next clip. But there you can see all like this step ladder kind of ridge on his helmet. And that is what it looks like. So overall, I think this is such an incredible build, and you can remove the swords if you want to, because the way they're done, but you have to put a black Technic pin, but I believe you would get a spare or two with this set. It's just Coles use them, and that you get one per bag typically. But yeah, that is the Giant Stone Warrior, which honestly I have spoken about this for 4 minutes. That is way too long. And if you quickly want to see the leg, that is how the leg comes off. It's on that grey Technic pin, which is what I think would be shorter. But yeah, that is the Giant Stone Warrior, which I think is such an incredible build. But now let's take a look at Cole's Earth Driller itself. So taking a look at Cole's Earth Driller, which honestly, this looks such an incredible build, honestly, just wow. So taking a look first off actually at the side of the set there, you can see these like big brown big ugly rock pieces. Well, these are the smaller versions, which honestly, I think this looks so cool. Just looking at the detailing on the side is awesome. You have this stud shooter, and then you've got some more rocks and all these indents, which sometimes wouldn't work, but the aesthetic of this vehicle is actually just incredibly done, and it works so well. Then here you can see this side, which again, I think that looks really awesome. And then taking a look at the front here, you can actually see the drill, which I love that piece. That is such a cool piece. And that is on the original. And yeah, that looks pretty awesome. And then here you can see we have this grill at the front, and then we also have this canopy, which I think that is pretty awesome. I do honestly like the look of this canopy. I think it just works really well there. You can see that. So yeah, that looks pretty awesome. I like the printing on that. I think it is done very well, I'd like to say. There you can see all like the just element on it of like rock and all of that, which that makes more sense when he uses powers in Master of the Mountain to try and find out where that temple was. And then taking a look at the interior, which honestly looks absolutely incredible. There you can can see what it looks like, which the only thing I want to say about this is the space. They still have not made enough space to fit all of the crew in. Like, I really wanted to, as well, like, Dr. Julian minifigure. He should have been in this set, I definitely agree. But yeah, it's honestly such a big shame to me, in my opinion, that we don't have enough space for all of the Ninja, or at least another one. Like, I know it's like every model we get one more, so maybe like I think it's like 5 seats maybe after like the 5th model. We probably would never get that many. Like, we probably won't see this again unless they do a bigger one, which I'm just hoping just for one. Like, if like the final wave in Ninjago should just have everything that everyone wants. And there you can see the controls again, which honestly I really do like the look of. And yeah, that's what that looks like, which honestly I think that is just a really nice interior. I like the look of that. And there you can see the seat and some jumper plates to keep everything on. Then taking a look at the back, you can just see all this like mechanical detailing, which is really nice. You have the engine, you then have the just some elements really that sort of been used as seats and other things. But yeah, that looks pretty awesome. Let's quickly just remove all of that dust or some of it. There you can see that. And the big wheels, which these are really chunky wheels, but they look really awesome. And yeah, honestly, I think this is just such a perfected model. There you can see the back. And yeah, that's basically mainly all the detail. There you can see the engine. And actually, sorry, taking a look at it from this angle, there you can see that we've got some more rockery detailing. And that's one flaw I have. It sort of does pop off. And then here you can see this, which honestly, that looks pretty awesome. I do like the look of this. And yeah, that is what his Earth Driller looks like, which it looks pretty awesome. And then taking a look again at the back, you can just see the exhaust. If we take a look at it that side, which looks pretty awesome, we have an orange Technic pin, which is great. They're finally going to other Technic pin colours. And there you can see the 2 pins and then the fins at the back, which are pretty awesome. They're way better built than the other ones. They're not so flimsy and able to bend so easily. And you got this blue cog, which again, another piece in another colour for Technic, which is awesome. Yeah, that's what the bottom of the set looks like, which honestly, that looks incredible. But now if we add Cole into here and quickly add on the cockpit again, let's put the mask on the right way round for once. There you can see if we just slot that in. And what you do, you simply just move it back and forth, and you just do that, which is really cool. It doesn't work as well because I got a glossy desk, but it does work really well on like other materials. There you can see that, which I think that looks really awesome. And you can see it does move this, or you can do this if you want it to be, if you sort of want to do it yourself, you can just do it like that, which I think is pretty cool. And taking a look at that at the front, if we quickly pan down here, you can see that. And if we simply just spin it like that. So yeah, that's what it looks like, which honestly, it looks great. Like, the aesthetic of this looks amazing. I really think this is such an incredible build, and it is good that you can at least fit 2 minifigures in there. But yeah, that is the Earth Driller. Overall, guys, in my opinion, I think this is an absolute incredible set. It is just so perfected. Like, this is what I want to see from a Legacy set. It's just been absolutely just so well done. Of course, it isn't 4 seats, and that's like, and like this is a bit loose, but honestly, this is just such an incredible build. And if you have any inkling of being like, I like this set, don't just be like, I don't know, just go for it. Honestly, if that's something like, it's not one of those sets, if you don't like it, please say, because that'd be very interesting to hear. Because to me, this is just such an incredible set, and I can't really annoying anyone. Like, for example, the bike, I can see annoying people during to like mainly to accuracy. Jay's yeah, is pretty much perfected. And just like, for example, the shoulder pads on the Thunder Raider on Cole's mech, that might annoy you because they look a bit chunky and a bit square. But this, honestly, is just pretty much perfect. I know there isn't seats. I think the only thing I'd really want to say is there shouldn't be seats in here. No, sorry, there should be more seats. These should be gone, and that should be a bit more like on there, a bit like harder, because like it just pops off and it's all a bit loose and rattly. But apart from that, it's a perfected set, and I've just got to say, it's absolutely incredible. This is my favorite, second favorite Legacy set behind the Monastery, and it's definitely my 3rd favorite one of all time, and it's really awesome, and it's a really hard competition, I want to say. So thank you for watching this video. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and until tomorrow's video, I'll see you there. Bye for now.